it's me. It's November 1st, and I'm trying to figure out how what I'm doing is I'm looking through Naviance, and I'm looking at whether or not schools have rejected or accepted applicants from my high school. So for most of the schools I looked at, like Johns Hopkins, they've rejected almost everyone, but accepted a few people. But I've been trying to do my UChicago supplemental essays, and I go and I look, and UChicago, last year 9 people from my school applied, and 0% got in. The year before that, 7 people from my school applied, 0% got in. And the year before that, 15 people from my school applied, and 0% of them got in. So apparently UChicago just likes to reject everyone from my school, so that's really great, reassuring news. But I think the hard thing with UChicago is that, in theory, I think it'd be a really great place for me. And the acceptance rate is like ridiculously low, it's 7%. But I hear all the time, UChicago is a great school. UChicago is it's a really good school. It's a really rigorous school. I think the hard thing for me is I haven't visited. It's such a low acceptance rate that I don't have money, it's not like I can just willy-nilly, oh, let's go visit this place, so I don't think it makes sense to visit unless I necessarily get admitted. I think the hard thing about it is that all of the things that they market themselves for are things that a lot of other colleges have, so in my mind it's hard to differentiate UChicago from all the other schools. I think this is because I'm mostly applying to liberal arts colleges where the people are quirky. I'm literally wearing a poncho right now, like, those are my people, but where the people are quirky and the academics are rigorous. I think the biggest difference between UChicago and some other schools I'm looking at is like more research opportunity and just better well-known in terms of pre-med, but it's just hard to differentiate it from all the other schools that I'm looking at, in part because I haven't visited, but in part because they don't really have a ton of, I guess, unique selling points that I've come across from, other than the fact that they are UChicago, they are rigorous, they are unique, they are quirky, they are all those things, they follow the life of the mind, but yes, they're unique things when you look across the board, but it's sort of like UChicago, the vibe that UChicago tries to give off is the vibe that I find in most of the schools that I want to go to, most of the schools I'm applying to, and I can't seem to find much more information beyond that vibe, probably because I should just go visit, but then what if I visit, and then when I get rejected, I'm like, oh, well then that was a waste of time to visit. But anyways, I guess that was my little mini rant about problems with UChicago. And especially, it's just so discouraging, like, realizing that they've rejected everyone from my high school. Everyone in the past 3 years. Like, I wonder before that if they accepted a ton of people or if they just literally just reject anyone who applies from my school. But anyways, yeah, whoop-de-doop-de-doo.